Hello, everyone. Welcome to Harv's World, where we're back on PV Uncharted with Sharko and Caveman. And I don't know what happened to Sharko, but he'll be around, I hope, at some point. And we've got a little bit of new stuff on our map today. Caveman decided that he wanted to build some orchards. And lo and behold, we've got 3 brand new orchards. So that's going to work out quite nicely for us. Give us another reason to use our compost and have to make more pallets. How is everybody doing? You guys having a good week? I hope so. I really don't know what happened to Sharko. He was all set up and ready to go.
Apparently, I unloaded the trailer of making the turn.
Of course you did. Because
So,
why would anything go smoothly when Sharko's
I don't
involved?
know.
Say hi,
I
guys.
swear
Yeah,
it said, hello everyone.
Hello, everyone.
We've got David Smith, Bradley Powell, Benjamin Corbin, Eric Kuntz. I play Dustin Bannett, 1645. Ethan. Did I say? No, there's Ethan. And Tom Ford. How is everybody doing? And I've got to throw this out there, guys, because this happened just before the stream started, so I'm going to pop it out one more time. Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Just getting the stream fired up today, and lo and behold, somebody drops $100 on our Christmas fundraiser. That would be Ben. Now, I don't know for sure because he's the kind of guy who won't ever tell, but I'm pretty sure that was my nephew there, Benjamin Corbin. And I know my family well enough to know that they try to avoid drawing attention to themselves. So I feel like he was doing that just to avoid me calling him out on stream. But if it wasn't Ben, thank you to whoever Ben it was. And if it was Mr. Corbin, I very much appreciate it. Big shout out to Ben, whoever he is. Hashtag Ben. James, hey, how you doing, man? Stephen Murray. Got a nice group starting out today. And yes, our Christmas fundraiser is still going, as you can see at the top of the screen. And that $100 donation pushes us over the $1,000 mark. How amazing is that? A little channel like Harv's World. A little channel like Harv's World can bring in that kind of money to help families in need. You guys impress me more and more every day. And I was already incredibly impressed to begin with. FS22, I hope you put Harv on that. I have a code. It doesn't help you get any discount or anything, but it does help help the channel a little bit. Giants will throw me a bone for that. Speaking of Giants, I think everybody in here has probably heard about this already at some point, but Sunday stream. Big happenings on Sunday stream. It's the 5,000 subscriber celebration stream. There's going to be giveaways. There's going to be a raffle. There is going to be an auction. Giant Software. Those guys that sometimes we love to hate because we get a little bit frustrated with their game. They stepped up and donated 3 copies of FS19 with premium DLC. So we're going to auction those off, and all those proceeds are going to go to help our families in need. Now, I know you guys are saying we all have FS19, but you can't look at a gift horse in the mouth. It was a very kind thing of them to do, and it's all right, James. Don't worry about it. It's a very kind thing of them to do, and maybe you know somebody who needs a Christmas gift. Maybe you have a friend that you always wanted to play FS19 with and they never had the game. Who knows? There could be a million reasons, but we are going to be auctioning those off. Any proceeds will go to families in need. The stream is at the regular time on Sundays. 11 a.m. Pacific Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, beyond auctioning off those 3 copies of FS19 with premium DLC on Sunday, we will be giving away two copies of FS22 and 2 Harv's World t-shirts. From me personally, I will be giving those to subscribers. We're basically going to do a pick a number type of thing. Whoever gets closest to the number that I've chosen will win that copy of FS22 or a Harv's World t-shirt. Kevin. And then, on top of that, we're doing it all. Giveaway, auction, and a raffle. Now, the raffle, if you come in and type hello in the chat, you will be entered with 1 entry into the raffle. I think we've got enough compost, Caveman, if you're going to get more. I'm having
Oh, yeah, I figured we had enough. I'm hauling this little bit that was left in here down to the greenhouse.
Oh, good thinking. Yeah, we're full on all 3 of these things now, so.
Yeah, I'd just take the rest of the greenhouse.
Okay. What was I saying? Okay, the raffle. So, if you show up to the stream, just say hello. We don't know if you're in the stream if you don't at least say hello. So, that will give you 1 entry into the raffle. If you choose to donate to families in need, that will give you a 2nd entry into the raffle. So, you can get up to 2 entries into the raffle. And the raffle prize is, because FS22 features cross-play, it doesn't matter what platform you're playing on. We are going to be giving away spots to join us on stream for at least 1 play session. Right now, we've talked about 2, but there could be more. So, and if you don't want to participate, then let us know. So we'll take your name off the raffle list. But, you know, you're all great people, and we would be happy to have you here with us. So, Harley Quinn. I'm great, Harley. How are you doing? I mean, I'm tired, and the guys can tell you I've been a little off my game while we're setting up today, but otherwise I'm
Just a
doing
little
great.
bit.
Yeah, just a little.
The stream always brings me to life, though. Like, I'll go into it, you know, thinking, man, I'm so tired. And then the stream starts, and I'm like, the stream starts, and I'm like,
Wire.
hey, let's go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Harv's World for the next stream because I am psyched, pumped, and ready to go. Let's get some farming done. Oh, you gonna grab that other trailer?
Are you using these Are you going to be using this for something?
Nope, just getting rid of the last of this compost, and then we're gonna go harvest. Oh, let's see.
Say if you wanted to, you could just hook up to these and then send it back.
Well, there's no way to send it back because we don't have a route out here yet. But I'll hook up to them and take them back. We got no auto drive out here yet.
I thought we did. That's my bad.
Working on catching up, Bradley. Beginning of the stream, there's always a lot of information to get through, and I want to make sure everybody knows what's going on. So bear with me, bud. Let's see. I remember when I first joined your stream, and you said Bradley has been on Discord for a while and talking to me like, "Can I join your stream?" You were like, "Yeah." Okay. Well, you're a good guy, Bradley. Make sure you're here on Sunday so you get in on that raffle because there's a lot of good guys on the stream, a lot of good women, a lot of good ladies on the stream too. We got to include everybody, man. Got to include them all.
Yep, all you have to do is just say something in the chat.
Yep.
Doesn't necessarily have to be hey, but just
Right. I
in the
mean,
chat, if you say
the
text something,
yeah,
you'll be entered.
the point I was making is simply that as long as you say one word, we know you're there and you will have your entry. So,
Mm-hmm.
and Caveman was nice enough to set up parking places for all of these trucks. And so all we got to do is tell AutoDrive to drive them to the parking lot and it'll put them right where they're supposed to be. Okay, catching back up. Tom wishes he could make it on Sunday, but he's got a massive honeydew list. Well, you know what they say, Tom. Happy wife, happy life, right? So I totally understand. Speedometer, you know, whatever the thing is. Harley came in. We said hello, of course. Drew Casa, how you doing, man? Good to have you with us. I'm not sure that maybe you've been. I got too many people now. I can't keep track of everybody anymore, and I'm old. So, give me a break. Oh, Bandit just got a brand new box of crying towels. Dude, that is so what I've been needing. Thank you. I looked on Amazon. I couldn't find a good price on crying towels. So if you've got some, I'll take them. Absolutely. Especially when Sharko sinks one of our vehicles.
Right.
I went through a lot of crop towels.
Hello, Easy. How are you doing? Good to have you with us. Mr. Koontz, Eric. Yes, Eric. Lots and lots of good people hanging out in Harv's World. So, go ahead, Caveman.
I hate to bring this up, but we're gonna need a chaser bin driver that's on point.
You getting pretty full already, are you?
I'm at 70% already.
I can switch quickly. I also need to sell all this stuff from the.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of hemp. If you
Thank you, Tom Ford.
I haven't even seen it yet. There it is. Tom, thank you so much, Tom. Big shout out. Mr. Ford coming in with 20 bucks. Thank you, Tom.
Actually, before I drop these off, I'll quickly drive a bin over there so you guys don't have to go as far to the silo until I get back.
Today, we are harvesting hemp. Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. There it is. That was a lot of lag. Drew, we are harvesting hemp. We've got a cranberry field that's harvested. And believe it or not, all of our other fields have cereal crops in them right now because we've got a special project we're going to be working on today. Later, if we can get these fields harvested. Well, you can always have AutoDrive run the flatbeds down, Sharko.
Oh yeah, I can just hook up the dump truck to the trailers.
What?
Never mind. I got it. Unload myself.
And Stephen Murray says, "Welcome back, Sharko."
I'm at 100%. Might as well just go unload myself, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm at 70% already.
That is definitely a high yield crop.
Oh, good, Easy. Good, yeah. I'm glad he got you sorted out on that. Mouse is a good guy.
That he is.
Yes, he
And you can see we've got quite a bit of cash built up at this point. We sold off, how much was that, guys? 2.5 million liters of silage? It was a
Yeah,
million.
around
It
there,
was,
yeah.
yeah, it was $1 million worth of silage.
Something like that.
So we're probably going to be buying some more land. But before we do that, I want to make sure that we have plenty of cash to. Caveman's got a special project he really wants to add to the farm. I think it's a great idea. It's going to be very cool. And now that
I
we have our
definitely think there.
now that we have our butcher shop, we can make that happen. And yes, I know I shouldn't cut through the crops, but since the trailer's right next to me, it would be stupid not to. And since my pipe is in the middle of the field anyway instead of on the outside, I guess we should start on opposite ends or something, huh? Or just
Possibly.
run lanes like this together instead of.
I need to pull up my notes.
Many have said when
And it does not.
when 22 comes out, they're going to delete 19. And my question is, why was 19 that bad? I just started on 19 and think it's a nice game. No, Bandit, I think we've had 3 years of playing 19, and everybody's just ready for something new. And frankly, I'm glad you said that because there was something I wanted to mention that came out this week. There's going to be a lot of nice newer features in FS22. Giants is publishing for the first time on their own. They won't have a publisher. They're doing it themselves, so they're going to be less restricted than they have been in the past. Really? This is what you're going to do to me today? GPS is being funky. Yeah, bite me.
Hey, Tom, we'll catch you later.
All right, Tom. Have a safe trip, bud. But I think it's really just as simple as people are ready for something new. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot of nice features, and something else that came out this week. Well, first of all, you guys have seen by now how much the slot count is going to increase for both older consoles and next gen consoles. That's going to be huge. And then, on top of that, the AI should
Outstanding. Absolutely
Be
outstanding.
far superior. Dustin, wow, dude, just wow. Thank you so much, Dustin. Big shout out, big hashtag Dustin S, because man, he has been really, really, really generous during this this fundraiser. Thank you so much, Dustin. And yeah, the AI looks interesting. It's going to take over a lot of the jobs that people used to run auto drive for. So you'll be able to hook up a tractor to a piece of equipment and send it to a field and tell it to do what you want it to on that field without having to drive it over there. You can tell your AI helper, and this is all base game stuff now. You can tell your AI helper to take a trailer. Say you've got 200,000 liters of wheat that you want to run to a sale point or to one of the new industries that are going to be in FS22. Tell it to loop, and it will keep running trips, filling up with wheat at the silo, and running that all the way to whatever sell point you want it to go to. And it will keep doing that until the silo is empty, and then it will quit. So the new AI looks interesting. So I think, that might be why people are saying, let's move beyond 19. I'm ready for something new, and FS22 looks like it's going to have some pretty amazing stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
It does look like it's going to have some pretty awesome stuff.
Definitely there.
Except-
Dark, how far away are we from looking at getting you as a chaser Ben driver?
I'm pulling into the yard now.
Okay, well, might want to come run Chaser Bin as soon as you get parked up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
ASAP.
figuring that.
And after you get Harv emptied, do you mind going and moving stuff out of the way at the chicken coop?
Egg pallets.
Yes. Egg pallets.
Now, Eric, you make a great point, and I agree with you. People who haven't been playing FS19 that long, they're not going to switch over right away, and rightfully so. FS19 is a great game, and the thing that FS22 isn't going to have for a few months is all of the fantastic mods that the modding community has provided for us. So, that's a bit of an issue. And honestly, if I wasn't a content creator, if I wasn't making videos and doing streams, I would be like most people and would say, you know, I'm going to hold out for 6 months or a year and just wait for the game to come down in price, stabilize a little bit, let them get a few bug fixes out. I am a content creator, which means I can't sit back that long and wait. I have to get on it right away, and it's going to be interesting. It will be the first time I've gone through a game transition of the Farm Sim series.
Do you guys already have the trailer over there?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, Harv's already unloading.
Yeah, we all hope it works as promised, and it's a work in progress, guys. Keep that in mind. I mean, there's going to be some play testing, but just like anything else, the minute you put it out to the general public, they're going to find a way to screw it up.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and that's just a fact of life. That's nothing that Giants has done wrong. That's just until, you know, it's fine to let 30 people test your game, but when you put 3,000 or 300,000 in front of that or in that tractor, they're going to find new and interesting ways to break your game that you need to be ready to scramble and fix.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have it broken to the point I need to re-download it within the first week.
Oh gosh, caveman.
That's caveman. In fact,
Hey,
in Discord,
hey, that's what I do best, is break games.
in Discord, his slogan or whatever you want to call it is "breaking the game my way."
Status.
That's his status, yeah. Okay, catching back up. Bradley wants you to answer some questions about the batteries in one of his RC vehicles, Sharko. And let's see. It looks like we're driving tanks. These are great harvesters, by the way, and they come right off of Mod Hub, and they'll hold almost 30,000 liters, and that's unmodified. We haven't touched these things. At least not the quantity. But they're just new, interesting, something unique, not the same old tired harvesters we always use, so we're always looking for new stuff. James asks, what do you think about the factory stuff? I'll give you an answer to that, James. Right here. I don't know how many are in this list, but there's got to be well over 30 at this point. And that's all mods. And now we're going to have... the great thing about that is now that industry has been built into the game, it's going to be even easier for modders to do their own thing. I'll wait a while before buying FS22 mods, bug fixes, maybe interesting DLC.
I'll say, Cameron, I can hop in that now.
Oh, you can?
And
I'll hop out when I pull under the pipe.
Yep, that's fair.
Redshift, the only thing I would say is, and everybody, you know, feel free to give your opinion. I felt like the Cotton DLC was probably the weakest one of the DLCs that came out. I feel like...
I think the
Go ahead, K-Man.
pre-harvester one
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure the tree harvesting one was the weakest.
Oh, I forgot about that one. I also forgot about the Grima pack.
Grima pack was interesting. I wouldn't say it was a little useless. Because it does add quite a few conveyor belts and all that.
The one that I think I like the most is Vicon and Caverland.
That's the one with the big planters and the big cedars, right?
No, that's
Yeah.
the Bordeaux.
Let's go.
Okay, that's the one I like the most. The one with the big planters.
Yes, Bradley. Any charging batteries fast usually does not make does hurt them. But lithium, if you're using lithium ion, it's the heat that matters more than anything else. And make sure the battery's big enough too.
Bandit, I think if we could turn these pipes into cannons, you'd be onto something. He keeps thinking that we're driving tanks harvesting our hemp, and I need an
I mean, if you
unload,
could shoot
Sarko.
the hemp. Okay, I'm coming over. If you could shoot the hemp into a trailer, that'd be cool.
Well, that's what a forage
That would be
harvester
cool.
does, right?
No, but
Yeah.
like, just boom, and then you hear the sound of it reloading. Boom. I think that'd be cool.
Yep.
Not
I would
realistic.
definitely
at all,
charge
but
those
that'd be
batteries
cool.
slower, Brad.
Yeah, a good lithium battery should take half an hour to an hour to charge.
At
If you're charging
least.
at least, yeah. If you're charging any faster than that, you're definitely not. It's definitely not good for the battery.
Does
It
any-
depends on the milliamp hour.
That's full.
Does anybody remember how slow these things used to
Mm-hmm.
unload? I got the pressure washer and blew out the pipes, and it's really improved the unload speed on these. That's my story, and I'm sticking
Oh,
to
yeah.
it.
Something was caught up in there.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Matthew Albert, how you doing, man? We are driving our tanks and harvesting hemp. We do not have a good hemp price at the moment, so we're not selling it. Oh, and I was saying we had cereal grains in two of our two biggest fields. We've got barley in field one, and believe it or not, after we harvested those peanuts on the grass field, we loaded it up with oats. That's going to be a lot of oats and a lot of straw. But we have a lot
a
of
whole
cows.
lot of straw.
Yeah. Doing good, Matthew. You getting over the hump, man? Now, there's a couple little other pieces of business I would like to point out. First of all, well wishes and prayers, please, for my nephew, Mr. Corbin. He actually is suffering through COVID at the moment as he joins us on stream. He's been pretty lucky. He's gotten, it's like having a really bad cold, but he definitely tested for COVID and is positive. I hope you don't mind me sharing that, Ben. I apologize. I should have cleared it with you first, but I care about you, man. The other thing is, everybody,
Everybody.
wish Caveman happy birthday. Because it's going to bug the crap out of him. He doesn't like birthday celebrations, so wish him happy birthday. His birthday is someday this week. If he wants to tell you what day it is, I'll let him be the judge. But happy birthday, Caveman.
Thank you, and they can know it's the 18th.
It's the 18th. Tomorrow is his official birthday.
have to manually set my cruise control now.
Jordan, how's it going, Jordan? Yeah,
Best wishes to Ben.
we could launch bales, make it into a bale cannon.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Make what into a bale cannon?
Jordan was saying if I had the bale launcher that I had use on off the grid, we could load that up and turn it into a cannon.
I wonder if you can modify any bale with 4 bales.
Oh, look at that.
Bad idea.
Caveman, you share a birthday with Harley. Happy birthday, Harley. Big happy birthday
Well,
to you, too.
Happy birthday to you, Harley.
Wow.
Look at that. We got 20 people watching, and one of them happens to share a birthday with you, Caveman. What are the odds?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Apparently about 5%.
And you're getting all kinds of happy birthdays in the stream now, Caveman.
Well, everybody wish Harley a happy birthday too.
Absolutely.
Hers is tomorrow.
Yeah, happy birthday, Harley.
And thank you all for the well wishes for my nephew as well. Very much appreciate that.
Thank y'all all for birthday wishes.
Harley gets birthdays too, caveman.
Where is our chaser bin driver? Like, honestly, I'm full again.
Wait. Is your birthday really tomorrow too, Ben? Or are you just messing with us?
Yeah, I have to go for the field then.
Actually, his birthday might be. Is your birthday tomorrow, dude? I know it's November. That's all right. That's all right. Ben forgets my birthday every year too, so we're even on that. Mr. Corbin, is your birthday actually tomorrow? Tell me for sure. I will put it in my calendar and never forget again.
Truck them towards the barn.
Look at that. Three people on the stream all have birthdays on the same day. Happy birthday, Ben.
Happy
Wow.
birthday, Ben.
Happy birthday, bud. Yeah, she was born 364 days. His sister was born 364 days before he was. I do remember that much. So they're less than a year apart by one day.
Oh my gosh.
Turn a baler into a cannon and then launch those things a couple acres closer to storage. Abso-flogging-lutely.
That'd be so much easier to bail things.
That would be.
Bradley says, "Happy birthday, Caveman. Have a special day. You rock as a tech guru. Have a great day. We love you, Caveman."
Well, thank you, Bradley. Harley says yes, mark it, and next year it will change, lol.
Right? Hey, that's a lady's prerogative. I just always tell everybody that I'm turning 30 again.
You are 30, going on 30.
I never said how old I was going to be tomorrow.
Caveman's turning 5.
Neither did anybody else.
Scorpios.
A bail war.
That would be pretty cool, Ethan, actually. Instead of a snowball fight, we have a baler fight. Now that would get me to watch Farming Simulator League.
That would be kind of hard to do,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it's doable.
Well, if you can actually hit somebody with your flying bale, because everybody's got moving tractors and such, you score points.
Right.
I want to, if for something like that, I want to be able to make my new bales out of manure.
Ew. No.
That would be awesome.
I mean, it would be awesome
Bales.
if you were the person throwing the bales, not be the one receiving the bales.
That would be hilarious.
uh, James makes a good point. November birthdays are popular because 9 months before is Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Oh, you do make a good point.
It does make sense, yeah.
Absolutely. Chris L. Is there a way to fix cannot load map too many fruits on the ground? If the map does not require it, get rid of Maze Plus as a mod. Maze Plus is the most likely culprit when you're getting the error too many fruits on the ground. And it may be possible to run Maze Plus, but not any of the extensions like the CCM or the, what is it, Animal Forage extension or whatever it's called for Maze Plus. I'm filling up again, Sharko.
Something like that.
Our chaser bin driver, it's almost like Sharko hired him. And yeah, Eric says I was denied the fire marshal's permit for candles, so I don't do birthdays anymore. That's awesome.
Oh wow.
Sharko has just said screw it. I'm driving through all the crop.
Well, you were facing that direction.
At the end of the field, keep going. Get out of the way. You can come back around and unload me while I harvest.
I'll come back around. I'll come back around.
Thank you. It's so hard to hire good help these days. Oh
Maybe
wait,
the helper.
we're
Oh, no.
they're all volunteers. What can I say?
I was gonna say,
You get
I
what
won't
you
be
pay
able
for, right?
I won't be able to hire the new workers because they'll be better than me. Oh no.
You got to get at
Hey,
least
that'd be a
3
good
trailers back. There,
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Stop. That's good right there. Oh, you.
Yeah. It's.
You're killing me, Smalls. Oh, there. See now. Now,
German chocolate cake.
Eric makes a great point. German chocolate cake, absolutely. A, it's delicious, and B, you get more cake because other people generally don't care for coconut.
I like coconut.
I like coconut too. In fact, my favorite pie is coconut cream pie. Bradley says he's also 32. Ben can't remember if he was late or on time. I know either me or Amy was supposed to be born in October, I think. Right, Harv? I don't think so, dude. I don't think either one of you were that late. Dude, you're asking me for memories from 30 plus years ago. Jordan's mom always said she was 29 and holding.
On your left.
What is she gonna do now, Jordan? Say she's 30 and holding?
Since he's 29, she's got to be at least 1 year older. And Bandit loves him some German chocolate cake. Who can blame him?
I sure can.
Although I really like a Black Forest tort also. It's like German chocolate cake, but without the coconut, and it's got like a layer of cherry filling in the middle of it.
Well, that sounds really good too.
Black Forest Kirschtorte, I believe it's called. If you want to start getting technical about it, the European folks in our audience would know. Don't you all like just interchangeably speak each other's languages?
I wish I could do that.
I wish I could too.
Like, just it was just natural. That'd be like awesome.
Well, I have always argued that, so, when you get to high school, at least when I was going through high school and they were getting you ready to go to college, one of the things you had to do was take a foreign language. And then when you get to college, you have to take more foreign language as part of your prerequisites and all that garbage. I've always argued that if you're going to teach somebody a foreign language, teach them when they're 5 years old.
Yeah.
Because kids pick up on that stuff and without batting an eye, but the older you get, the harder it becomes because language is so deeply ingrained. You don't think about the words you're saying, they just come out.
Right.
Mhm.
When you
That's
try to
very
learn
true.
it when you're older, you have to think about it.
Exactly.
You have to think about your language, think about what you're saying, then convert it, and then also have to realize what you're saying, and it's very difficult.
Yep.
Yeah.
I tried learning French, and it's not easy,
Well,
especially if you're going from English.
as odd as it sounds, language is image based in your head. So whether you know it or not, as you're speaking, you've got a bunch of images that are flipping through your brain. Like if you say door, subconsciously there's an image of a door flipping through your brain. It's how you recognize. Language is associated with being able to recognize and identify stuff.
Hmm.
So
That makes a lot of sense.
the more ingrained those images become to that one language, the harder it becomes to associate a new word with that image. Anyway, we're getting far too technical and geeky. My apologies, everybody. Wow, Drew, your wife speaks 9 languages. That's amazing.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Really
I
impressive,
can't even
man.
speak one language.
When Eric hits the lotto, he's going to have blackberry cheesecake. Yum! That sounds delicious.
That sounds
What percentage are you guys at?
good. 62.
Bradley's afraid of the fire marshal because he's got so
Or-
many Christmas decorations. I'm at 48%.
Okay, then I'm going to Caveman next.
Um,
I was pretty much full, so I didn't load.
and
We'll
Eric
both probably need to be at you by the time you get back.
Eric brings up a
Oh,
good point
probably.
too. Rosetta Stone is a very popular piece of software to help people learn languages. So this is great too. Steven, wow, Drew, that means she can swear at you in 9 languages. That's awesome.
I actually heard of a funny story where somebody they're naturally German and they moved to the States and learned English, and so the guy would yell in German, or not in German, but in German to tie the kid's shoes, but because it's German, it sounds like he's getting yelled at. The language. And the kid knew too, and they were just kind of both laughed at it because I think the kid was like 6 or 7, so knew a bit of English and a bit about German. So it's just kind of funny. Like everyone else is just staring at him, thinking like, "What is he yelling?" And he's just talking. Just tie your shoes.
Rafudin Akmal. I believe that's how you pronounce that. Rafudin Akmal. Welcome to Harv's World. How are you doing, man? It's just Harv. You don't have to call me mister. You don't have to call me darling. Darling. You never even called me by my name. I know. Don't quit my day job. I get it. Who sings that song, Caveman?
I have
Oh, wait.
no
you're
idea.
not a country music guy, even though you live out in the woods.
That's right. I'm not.
Never mind. Bandit makes a good point too, and I've actually tested this, and it does work. When you're reading, your brain only reads the first and last letter of a word most of the time. Not always, but most of the time. So if you write a
Yeah.
word, and as long as the first and last letter are in the right spot, you can rearrange the other letters any way you want, and you'll still be able to read it.
And because of that, that's also why a lot of people misspell a lot of words.
Chris L, you're very welcome, my man. I only know because I've had the same problem.
Oh, I just missed it.
Missed it by that much. Well, that just means I can get rolling again. At least I don't have to stop for too long. Do try to keep up. Oh, Kevin, when my mom spoke another language, I knew my butt was in trouble. Yeah, I'll bet. Um, Mom said I was born late, so I was actually supposed to be born in October. But I got a good month, I guess. Yeah, yeah, Ben. You were
Yeah,
waiting.
You did get a good month.
You were waiting around in your mother's womb just for this moment alone. You knew someday your Uncle Jeff was going to have to, and only he gets to call me Uncle Jeff, by the way. I'm Harv to everybody else. Um, was going to be on stream and saying happy birthday, so there you go. Jordan works with many Filipinos, and he can only say the words for grandma and grandpa. Eric and Bandit both say the song I was singing was done by Conway Twitty. And while that may be true, the person who wrote it and originally performed it, and the only version that I genuinely know, was David Allan Coe. I think that's everybody, Ben. That's pretty standard.
You're not lined up, Sharko.
It looks like I am. There you go.
Bob's your uncle. Bradley has a funny story. My granddad had these yard crew. They couldn't understand him, so he bought Rosetta Stone so he could speak their language. Hey, that's great.
That
What-
is great.
Whether it's funny or it is a little bit funny, but at the same time, that shows a level of interest on your father's part. He wasn't forcing them to understand him. He just went out of his way to fit in with their little crew. So that's pretty cool, actually. Good story, Bradley. Oh, and Jordan did it the other way around. He said, I ain't sticking around in here. This place is inhospitable. I'm getting out early."
You know, it's kind of cool that Bradley's grandpa bought and learned how to speak another language to talk to his workers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because I know a guy around here who runs a large size tobacco farm. He didn't bother to learn how to speak Spanish, but he got classes or something for all of his workers to learn how to speak English.
Well, that works too. I mean, at least he didn't just expect them to know. He provided them with the opportunity to learn. I mean, reasonably speaking, you live in a country where the native language is English. So you should know at least enough to get by on daily type stuff. Steven says
Funny
I
'cause
sounded like John Wayne. You're
Yeah,
not
I was gonna say
not
it's-
paying attention, Sharka.
Oh, I'm full. Most the graphics has been somewhat buggy for me, so it's hard for me to tell if I'm actually
Oh, okay.
work or not. Oh, and
That's alright. I'm impudent enough for you to get out of Caveman's way.
Well, don't think he's quite in my way.
No, I'm not. I'm
Steven,
gonna keep going until I'm past him so I can turn around.
Steven says it sounded like the Duke, John Wayne. But I don't think that song was written before John Wayne died. Pretty sure it was written in about the 70s. Just a guess, though.
Your pipes will hit.
Nuh-uh.
Unless they came in, I'll have to turn around anyways, but you can unload.
I put my pipe away. Tor Gundel, how you doing, man? Welcome to Harv's World. Greetings from Norway. Am I excited about FS22? It's just around the corner. You bet your Norwegian patootie I am. Yeah, really looking forward to 22, and they're really starting to drop interesting information about it. Really interesting stuff. It's gonna be a fantastic game. Or yeah.
It should be a pretty good
So I can use the speed control mod when on my second trailer, but as soon as I go to the third or fourth trailer, I can't use the speed mod. I have to use cruise control.
Right, James? Yeah, 93.5 hours until Giants releases FS22.
Oh gosh.
93.5.
We'll have to download that as soon as it comes out.
And you guys realize our first stream together on FS22, the three of us, is going to be the night before Thanksgiving.
Yes.
The United States version of Thanksgiving. So I hope that doesn't cause issues for anybody.
Not me.
You're not cooking. You're not cooking this year, Caveman.
Nope.
Wow.
Not cooking this year.
I'm home alone.
Home Alone.
Yep.
Oh well, yeah. It's not your Thanksgiving.
No,
was
no,
about-
it's not.
You're gonna be home alone on a holiday? No.
Nope. That was about a month and a half ago now.
I will be home alone for the holiday.
All right, Sharky, you need to double back and make sure
Yep,
Harv
Harv.
can get through
Never even called by
Yeah,
Bye
no,
Bye
I'm not-
Name single by David Allan Coe. B-side, Would You Lay With Me in a Field of Stone. Would you lay with me? One of the few country albums I've ever owned was actually David Allan Coe's Greatest Hits. Yeah, it's all good, Bandit. You know, it is what you make of it. Maybe I just need to do a Thanksgiving Day stream, and anybody who's going to be alone, we can all just chill together on FS22.
There you go.
I thought
I'll be
about,
there.
I thought about doing the whole Thanksgiving meal and stuff, but I don't know that I'm inspired enough for that to do it just for myself this year. I have just for myself in the past, but I don't know. Why don't you ask DJ Goham, Bradley? I don't think he's in the stream. DJ Goham, are you in my stream? Nope, guess he's not.
That would have been a little too convenient.
Right?
That would be very convenient.
Hey, honestly, and I say this in all seriousness, if people were close enough to me to come and join me for Thanksgiving dinner, I would cook the meal and invite you over. Absolutely would.
And you can always make plans for next year.
That's true.
I'll have to fly down.
There you go. That's a fair point, Eric. That's a fair point. I could drive up to Reno and hit a massive Thanksgiving Day buffet. That's not the worst idea I was ever presented with. Hmm. Thank you, Eric. Good suggestion. Oh, Bandit's going to bring the rolls and corn. Steven's just going to order pizza. That's okay too. Pizza's good all anytime.
But yeah, pizza's always good. There's never a bad time for pizza.
Is there a Circus in Reno, Eric? I honestly haven't had a chance to go look. I've been to Vegas so many times I can't count them, but I've never really spent much time in Reno yet. Oh, you miss Reno? Yeah. Bandit, I do not live in California. I live in Nevada.
Yes, you want to say, Harv, I'll meet you in Vegas too.
All right. I am roughly a 6-hour drive to Vegas. I can do that.
I don't want to know how long a drive I am from Vegas.
More than 6 hours, I'm sure.
I'll be taking a 6-hour plane ride.
How is our nitrogen? What does our field need?
Depends on what we're planting because it's not extremely deprived of nitrogen.
The pH is good. It doesn't need any of that. Nitrogen is down to about 40 kilograms. Okay. Okay, Eric. Yeah, I've been to the Circus plenty of times. It's 12 hours to Vegas from Carson City. First of all, I don't live in Carson City. I'll tell you that much.
I'm just gonna park here so you guys can pull up beside me.
I'm pulling off, Caveman, so if you want to get that last little bit, be my guest, and I will just unload here. I don't know, what can we plant that will run 100? If you're gonna stop, Sharko, stop. I can't chase you around the field with my pipe. Well, I could, but
No, I'm curious, how far away do I live from Vegas?
100 million miles. FT
Probably
modding.
close.
Hey, I appreciate you stopping in, man. Good to have you here for a little bit anyway. FT modding, tell us what are some of your mods? And forgive me if I don't know, or Caveman might know, because he's our mod guru.
That name does not ring a bell to me.
With our apologies, of course.
Yes, with my apologies, it does not ring a bell.
It's a long drive. A 2-day drive.
So it's a
Great.
48-hour drive.
48-hour drive straight.
All
That's
right.
not terrible.
We'll see you in a couple days. It's all good.
Apparently there's a faster route with toll road.
All right. Now I get to show
Oh,
off
wow, it cuts it by 4
our
hours.
new vehicle.
Right in front of you, caveman.
I'm waiting for you to go.
We have so much manure, we decided we needed to start using some of it. So we bought this thing. The Terragator. 3 casinos, Circus. One's a high wire act. In the Solar, they have an arcade for those under 21. Yeah, it sounds real similar to Vegas. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, Bradley. No sense in putting the cart in front of the horse, bud.
I'm gonna go ahead and start harvesting the cranberries because they're ready.
Oh, outstanding, FT. That sounds right up Caveman's alley, too. He does lifted trucks, and he did a 3D model of an any level lift kit, and it's on Mod Network. All right, we might have to check that out, man.
Yeah, might have to check that out.
Absolutely.
Is it under FT modding on there, or is it under something else?
Skip Shifter, haven't seen you in a while, bud. Good to have you with us again. Thanks for dropping in.
Hey, Skip Shifter, how's it going?
Yeah, Eric called Reno Little Vegas. Well, that makes absolute sense, Eric, because I mean, Reno's slogan is the biggest little city in the world. So, and thank you, Ben. Ben remembers the days when I used to cook for everybody. Well, his grandmother, my mom, had had a stroke, and I took care of my parents for about 5 years. And that meant taking on the cooking responsibilities because my dad could barely boil water.
Did he burn the
Yep.
pot?
He didn't burn the pot.
Well, that's good.
He did
That's
warp a few of my skillets, though, which I was none too pleased about.
Cast iron skillets or just regular skillets?
Regular skillets, but, he was always in a hurry to get the dishes done after I cooked, and so he would dip them in the sink before they cooled off.
Oh no,
Uh
That would definitely not be done
that's
too well.
that's like straight up murder.
huh. Exactly. It's all good, though.
No, and Bradley, yeah, I can help you after stream.
Totally understand, Skip Shifter. Wasn't trying to call you out or anything, man. Just saying we missed having you around. That's all, bud. Good to see you again, really. Honestly. All right, let's see what this bad boy will do. Let's see what
Caveman, how are
this.
you feeling?
Go ahead, Sharko.
I was gonna say, Caveman, how are you filling up?
I'm not even at 25% yet.
Okay.
Any of you
I'm gonna
guys
grab
ever?
the other combine and start helping.
And I just remembered I want to make sure and get a good screenshot of this thing in the field. There we go. Coming over on Sunday morning, I think I even tried helping. I probably put you to work, man. Yeah, exactly, Eric. No, I never got the hang of using cast iron skillets, I'll tell you. And I do consider myself a respectable cook, but I could just never deal with the cast iron.
I love cooking. Don't like the mess.
Cast iron's probably my favorite thing to cook in. Honestly.
I know my aunt, she will use nothing but cast iron. And once you got the hang of it, it's fantastic. I know, I just have never gotten the hang of it. FT Modding says, yeah, you can. It's FT Modding on Mod Network. Look up any level in Mod Network and it should come up, or you can go to my YouTube channel and I should have a link in the description to my modding profile. Cool, man. Very cool. Yeah, and that's the part I don't know if I just can't get it or if I just don't have the patience for it, but yeah, the seasoning cast iron is definitely, I do know enough to know that that's the most important part.
Yes, seasoning the cast iron is.
And the more you use it, and as long as you take care of the seasoning and add to it over time, it does become non-stick. And that was the other thing too. It was the over time it becomes non-stick. I always battle with new cast iron where everything sticks.
Well, Oh, I had a lag spike there.
Yeah, and I'm lagging pretty good too.
And oddly, I have no lag whatsoever. I don't know. Did we burn the biscuits, Ben? I don't remember. Biscuits are one of those things that seem very easy to burn, though. Oh, off.
You know what's the?
Biscuits are very easy to burn and they're very easy to overwork.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say cookies. Cookies are very delicate 'cause you need to get them like right when they go golden brown. If it's too early and they taste bad because they're uncooked, and too long and they come really hard. If
Are
you
you-
want like a soft baked cookie,
Are you kidding?
they're so hard.
Raw cookie dough is the best way to eat a cookie, in my opinion.
No, okay. I mean, yeah, I understand that. Like, I mean, like, the best cookie I've ever had, cooked cookie, not cookie dough. Cookie dough is good by itself. Is like a perfectly cooked brown out of the oven hot cookie is so good.
Steven.
Oh yeah, where they're still warm and gooey.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Fresh baked bread out of the oven when it's still warm in the middle. Oh my. I could take that over a cookie. Easily take that over a cookie. Steven's Steven's favorite ways of cooking are using his phone or going to a drive-through. That's fair. Yes, Ben, Jean, and if you've ever had her lasagna, I never have, but I'm actually shocked that she made a lasagna because her husband does not care for anything like that. He's a very, very picky guy, and he's a very straight up meat and potatoes. I don't want any casseroles. I don't want any of this slop together. Just give me a burger and some potatoes on the side, and he's a happy man. So that's usually what happens, Ben. You usually get distracted doing other things because the biscuits are the last thing you do, and so you're finishing up all of your other dishes and you pop the biscuits in, and then they just get left a little bit too long. That's it. Oh, Bandit, now you're talking.
Cornbread goes best in a bowl of buttermilk.
That does not sound good at all. Not to me, anyway. I'm sure
It
it's.
is amazing.
I mean, I would say my favorite cookie, as an actual cookie, is the peanut butter cookies. Made from scratch.
I
Very
like-
good.
I like peanut butter cookies.
They're my favorite cookie. I mean, I love peanut butter,
Peanut
so
butter cookies are great.
like a freshly baked peanut butter cookie is so good.
With crunchy peanut butter.
Nope.
Cornbread and chili's not bad either.
I like cornbread and chili to go. That's good.
I still think my favorite way to eat cornbread's in a bowl of buttermilk.
Is anybody else having sound issues? Snickerdoodles are a darn good cookie. All right, Kevin. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm going to be getting hungry myself. It's about dinner time.
I had dinner just before stream started, so I'm good.
I'll see what I could do, FT. Guys, FT Modding is going to have a live stream tomorrow if anybody else wants to check it out too. What time is your stream, man? Let us know. There we go. I got somebody on who's on the crunchy peanut butter bandwagon with me.
To be fair, I am not with crunchy anything, so I can't stand crunchy mashed potatoes or anything like that. It all has to be smooth and creamy.
You're not the only
You don't
person
like
I've ever
lumpy
met
mashed
who's like that.
potatoes?
I don't. I love it. I love creamy mashed potatoes. And I know that's a big topic because a lot of people think that like creamy mashed potatoes is like overcooked, but I love it.
Oh, I don't think it's overcooked. I think if it gets too watery, you have to be real careful about how much milk you
Oh.
put in to to smooth them out. I like.
You're definitely right there. You're definitely right there. Too wet is disgusting.
Yeah, I like
I
them.
just like it mushed, like mush, not wet mush, but
Right.
not clumps.
I feel you. I feel you.
But it's cooked the same as much as you would cook anything else. Like the chunky mash is just needs to spend a few more minutes being crushed.
Dust Bunny, good evening. I like chili cheese fries too. Sign me up. And yes, the Trisix is way overkill for the milling machine. And it looks like we lost Caveman.
I'm still here.
Oh, it says Caveman left the
No.
server.
Caveman's ran into the side of the silos.
Oh, well, I'm still, like,
You must
lagging back in the middle of the field.
be. Yeah, you must be on an individual instance.
Okay.
Harley, that's right. Warnock 6690. Good evening. Welcome to Harv's World. Glad to have you with us. Dry beef gravy and biscuits. Are you talking about
Cream chip beef.
chipped beef? That stuff on a shingle?
That's what you're talking about. That stuff is really good on some, like, hot biscuits or hot rolls.
Yeah, I agree,
Fresh.
Harley. Fluffy mashed potatoes. Very good stuff.
I like lumpy mashed potatoes. I'm like the only one in my house that likes them. I like them.
I like a little bit
Okay,
of.
back
loves
in.
it.
I like a little bit of lump in my mashed potatoes. You get a little bite of actual potato.
Yes. Chunks of actual potatoes, like the best way to eat mashed potatoes.
Bandit agrees with you. But he doesn't have any teeth, so any of the crunchy stuff are right out for him.
I don't have any teeth either.
I was gonna say, I wonder if the smoothiness comes from how you grew up.
And Harley says crunchy mashed potatoes. That's what I call raw potatoes. Yeah, kinda. I don't think crunchy is quite the word that Sharko was really going for there, but lumpy I think was what he was trying to express.
Yeah,
But
lumpy. When you can't just like squish it. Like when there's something else that's not just when it's not the same texture, or I don't know what to say it.
FT Modding says his stream will probably be 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern. I will not be able to be there. Just to let you know, I'll be at work. I'm in Pacific time, so I'm 3 hours. I'll barely be back to work from lunch at that point. But good luck with your stream, man. And if anybody wants to check in with FT tomorrow between somewhere around 3 and 4 p.m. Eastern, see what he's up to.
I might be able to catch that.
Oh my gosh, I'm lagging right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of just believe it or not, this is probably my favorite potato is a raw potato. You're not supposed to eat much raw potato because it can actually make you sick. There's a chemical in potatoes that if you get too much of it will make you sick, but I love raw potatoes with a little bit of salt on it. Can't go wrong for me. Mom's taters, meatloaf, and corn. Oh, absolutely, James. Absolutely. Ben, I hate to tell you this, but everybody in our family used instant potatoes. Except for your Aunt Jean. Your Aunt Jean wouldn't be caught dead with an instant potato in her kitchen. Although, to be fair, I don't use them much anymore. They actually work really good as a thickener sometimes. And believe it or not, I have saved...
Marco, don't mess up my line.
Your line's
Back
perfectly
on your
lined up
own.
with my line. Okay.
Yeah, Kyle, that's what I was talking about. I was talking, especially the green greener potatoes will make you very sick if you're not careful.
Well, that was weird. My heart just showed it was full for a second, even though it wasn't.
So right now, FT is working on installing an any level lift on a 2012 F350.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
Oh, yeah.
All
Mom's
right, here's a
food.
question for you. FT, do you have any first gen Dodges?
That's exactly right, I play. They're part of the Nightshade family. That's correct. Um, yeah, we're still talking about food, Kevin. I think everybody's either ramping up for Thanksgiving or they're just still hungry from dinner time.
I
Either
just
way,
haven't eaten dinner yet. I
Yeah.
don't think I've eaten today's breakfast.
I haven't eaten dinner yet today either. Too busy spreading poop on my field. Mom's food's always the best, but Grandma's was better. I've always argued that nobody will ever serve food better than your mother. Because that's what you grew up with and that's where your taste developed. She taught you what food is supposed to taste like. So your mom is always going to be the best cook you've ever known. And yes, there's exceptions to the rule. Some people's mom couldn't cook to save their life, but still.
Yeah, my grandma was. I grew up with my grandma's cooking, so.
I say my
Grandma's
mom's
food was
cooking.
good food.
My mom's cooking is what I loved, but my grandma's desserts is what I loved the most. Mostly because like my grandma would make everything from complete scratch. It was just so good.
Sunday dinners were always the best, Ben. That was from your grandma. She always, the big meal of the week was Sunday after church. About 1 o'clock, we'd all sit down to family dinner. Oh, yeah. And yeah, Eric, I mean, potato soup, obviously, you thicken that with a little instant mashed potato. I make a really, really good, it's a Southwest ham and cauliflower soup. And that calls for instant potatoes to thicken that up a little bit too, so. Warnock, yeah, that's a great point. Don't ever tell your mom she can't cook. That will not end well.
No, it won't.
Mom works hard to take care of your butt. Appreciate what she does. You don't have to like every meal. You just have to keep your mouth shut and eat it.
You know, speaking of that cauliflower and ham soup, makes me think of broccoli, cheddar, and ham soup.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds really good right about now.
Kyle, my apologies. I think I missed you coming in. But I've known, there are a lot of people, you're not alone in that either. A lot of people, they want it well done or get it off my plate. I don't want to see a drop of blood on my plate.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it to bleed when I bite into it.
All right. Because I don't want to have to keep running back to the manure pile all the time, I'm officially going to put a helper on this thing so he can refill directly from my manure pile and just get this field done.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good, thank you, Kevin, a good reminder. Burnt offerings, there you go. There he goes. He just wasn't quite into the field far enough yet. And he should be taking that directly from our manure pile, and I'm going to check just to make sure. 904. 269. Yes, he is. He's pulling it straight off of our manure pile, so that's what I wanted him to do. Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding.
Awesome.
I'm with you on that one, I don't quite want to go rare, but medium rare is my my meat du jour, if you will.
Medium rare is my favorite. I mean, I will eat almost all meat, like types of meat, but medium rare is my favorite.
Yep, medium rare is where I'm at on that too. Looks like to me like you guys are on your last little bit of this field.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, so once this field is done, we've got a special project that we want to do. Caveman special project. And so before we get too into that, Kevin reminded me that I should probably let folks know. Oh, Harley. I used to grow my own horseradish. Does that tell you anything? I've grown my own horseradish and had it on my own steak. Yes. Sign me up for some horseradish, absolutely, without a doubt.
So you're gonna try and unload me, Harv?
I was, but since you're not paying attention, I'm just gonna go elsewhere now.
Well, it's just at the end of the field.
You were only halfway down the field when I pulled up beside you. That's kind of the point, isn't it?
Okay, that's fair, yes.
Medium well is how my family eats steak. Yeah, that's fair.
I know someone who liked it burnt.
Somebody was asking FT about a first gen Dodge. He said he's got a first gen Dodge, just to make sure that whoever needed that information got it.
That was me. Awesome. I'll definitely be checking your page out.
I'll tell you what, Harley, I'll never grow my own again, but I'll tell that story in a little bit because, as Kevin reminded me, I should bring everybody. We've got quite a few new faces in now, so it makes sense. Thank you for the reminder, Kevin. Sunday on Harv's World. This coming up 11 a.m. Pacific Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Harv's World is the 5K subscriber celebration stream. A huge thank you from Harv and Harv's World for so many subscribers being willing to join us. A lot going on. We're going to be busy on Sunday. We are doing an auction, we are doing a raffle, and we are doing a giveaway. Giant Software, the kind souls from Germany that they are, donated 3 copies of FS19 complete with premium DLC. So it's 3 copies of FS19, 3 premium DLC. We will be auctioning those off. And all of the proceeds are going to go to our Helping Families in Need for Christmas, which, thanks to so many generous donors, a small channel like mine has raised over $1,000. You guys are amazing. That's the first part of it. That's the auction. We're going to be doing the FS19 copies, and I know everybody's got it by now, but, maybe, just maybe, you've got a friend, you need a Christmas gift for somebody, who knows? But it was very generous of Giants to be willing to make that donation to help families in need. The next thing we're going to be doing is I am going to personally be doing a giveaway. As a thank you to everybody, I will be giving away, the day before it releases, 2 copies of FS22. 2 copies of FS22 and 2 Harv's World t-shirts. We'll do it as a standard number pick. Pick a number between X and X, and whoever gets closest wins either the FS22 or the t-shirt. So that's the giveaway portion. And then we're also going to be doing a raffle. Now, FS22 is crossplay. That means everybody can play together. It doesn't matter what you're on, whether it's PC or PlayStation or Xbox. Because FS22 is cross-play compatible, and there won't be mod issues yet because, well, there aren't going to be many mods available right out of the gate. We are giving away at least 2, and depending on the response, maybe a few more opportunities to join us on stream for a play session. How the raffle's going to work is, if you show up to the stream, just say hi. Get one word into chat so that we can see your name and know you're there. That gives you an entry into the raffle automatically. Anybody who chooses to donate, I don't care if it's a nickel, to help families in need will get a second entry into the raffle. So you can get up to 2 entries into the raffle. And over the course of the next couple of days, because the raffle is going to be the most difficult part to sort out, we will have to let you know who the winners of the raffle were. So that's what's going on Sunday. Harvest Celebration stream, 5K subscribers, and a whole bunch of fun stuff going on. At least I think it's fun, and I hope you guys do too. So join us on Sunday if you want to be part of that. If you don't want to participate in the raffle, you would need to let us know directly so that we don't include you in something you're not interested in. Okay, with all of that said, thank you, FT. I appreciate that. Let me get this truck put away, Caveman, and then I'll come over to the farm and we can see what you're up to. That's a good point, Bandit. Thank you for reminding me of that also. I had not brought that up. That's not part of the 5K stream. That's an ongoing thing, and let me throw this out real quick. I'll pop this up for everybody, assuming I could find it. There it is. One of my subscribers, his name is Paul, at least we call him Paul, P-A-W. He made this design. Harv's World 2021 Farming for Families. He has purchased some pint glasses, like you would go to the pub and get a pint. He's purchased some of those and he is etching this design into those glasses. He's got 3 of them, and the top 3 donors to helping families in need for Christmas will each receive one of those glasses. So I thought that was a very kind gesture on his part as well. Very much appreciate him doing that. There's a lot going on Harv's World right now for being my little itty bitty place in the world. We keep things moving.
FP Mine just got verified on Mod Network.
What's that?
That
Nice.
FP Modding just got verified on the Mod Network.
Oh, very nice. Congratulations, FT. All right, Caveman, I'm down here. I'm staring at the spot you pointed out to me. Show me what you got, brother. Kind of tell everybody what you're doing while it's going on, too. Please.
Well, I'm trying to play something, but it's not letting me.
That's because we're froze up at the moment. There, that should be better. There it is.
Now, hopefully it didn't place more than one.
Oh no.
You might want to check the garage just to be sure.
That's what I'm looking at.
Well, only one gate, so.
Yeah, it says I only placed one. So, this is a dog lot. We're gonna start breeding dogs.
Very nice. Very nice indeed. And so you guys can see this in the garage. I will go find it myself. I won't place it because Caveman just did that. Canine enclosure. So it's this right here. $108,000 will hold up to 100 dogs. There are several different kinds, which we will look at here in just a second. But we've been working our way up to this. We needed the butcher shop to get the meat products necessary for them. We've got our grains in the ground. We bought chickens. And we've got plenty of eggs for him now. That's right, Bandit. Dogs. We can breed dog. We're going to say we're breeding hunting dogs. How about them apples? So if we open our animal dialogue, we've got the Appenzeller Sennenhund, the Golden Retriever, the Bernese Mountain Dog, and a Chocolate Retriever. They're only $300 to get started. FT, if you wanted to do something like that, I am never one to look a gift horse in the mouth, my friend. I would even be happy to provide you with a copy of the Harv's World logo if you wanted to slap that on somewhere. Yep, it's a puppy box. We're going to, and these are well treated pooches too. I have to tell you. Look at the size of these kennels, but they don't stay in there. They get to walk around. They've got a nice big enclosed area here.
We leave the gate open for them too.
Yeah,
we can do that.
They can wander out if they want to. Let me catch back up here. Oh, okay. Who are in the top 3 spots? I will tell you. If he's still here, Destin S. has blown everybody out of the water for the moment. He's at over $400. And I can't thank him enough for his...
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding.
And there's Kyle coming in with another 10. Thank you so much, Kyle. Big shout out. Hashtag Kyle, everybody. Hashtag Kyle. Thank you, sir. It would be easiest, FT, if you jump into my Discord, bud. The link should be in the description below the video right now. If you could join the Harv's World Discord, we could talk about this afterwards and get things sorted out, if that's cool with you, man. Anyway, Dustin is blowing everybody out of the water with over $400 donated at this point. In second place is Matthew Erkey, who has donated $120. And Mr. Benjamin Corbin, I'm not sure that... wait, I can't even verify. Unless Ben steps up and says it was him that donated the $100, that would put him in third place at this point. Otherwise, it's Easy Rider, who has generously donated at this point 70, 80, just over $90. And then we have several people who are in the $50 range. JD, Too Cool, and Tom Ford are in the $50 range. So many, many generous people. No worries, FT. I'm popping in and out of Discord all the time, so don't even sweat that for 1 second. You want to buy some dogs, Caveman?
Alrighty, later, FT. I was going to say, do you want to let them decide what kind of dogs to get?
Well, I will show them to them, and they can tell you what to buy. How about that?
Yeah, they can pick the breed.
So again, we got the Appenzeller. How many breeds are we buying? Just one?
Just one.
One breed only. Appenzeller Sennenhund, Golden Retriever, Bernese Mountain Dog, or the Chocolate Retriever.
Oh, that's a rough decision.
And basically you have 2 styles of dogs to pick from. They just have different names and different colors.
Yeah. You've
Yeah.
already got James saying get the chocolate.
Why is my chat running so slow today? I can't even see that.
Absolutely outstanding.
He said that earlier. But I'm going to go ahead and count it.
And there's Easy coming in with another $20 to break the $100 mark easily.
Thank you,
So
Lindsay.
I think it was at 93, so that puts him at 113. Big hashtag shout out to Easy Rider 2, everybody. We've got Chocolate, we've got
Wow.
Lab, Golden, And we've got one for everybody. Thank you very much, Easy. Thank you so much for your generosity. And everybody who has donated.
Um, he says lab, a chocolate lab or a golden lab?
He doesn't care as long as it's a lab.
The mountain dog. It's something that came with the map.
While you guys are tossing your votes out, I'm going to say yes, Bandit. It is below in the description. I'm going to say, first of all, Chris was asking earlier what map this is, and I apologize. Things get a little hectic on stream sometime. This is PV Uncharted by Dajnet, and you can't, we can't find it by direct download. I know there are some people who do, but we have had to use a piece of software called PV Tools by the same guy, and it's a mod folder manager basically, but that's the piece of software that he has created to download this map, PV Uncharted. James, to answer your question very quickly, the dog pen is part of this map. It's not a standalone mod. And we've got more votes coming in. Golden Retriever. Golden Retriever chocolate. It's really kind of a toss-up, isn't it? Chocolate, golden, Bernese, mountain dog, golden. I think golden retriever is kind of starting to take the kind of starting to take the cake.
Well, I'm not counting two votes from the same person. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay, I see that now.
Because if I did count two votes from the same person, there'd be a tie between gold and chocolate as well.
All right, I'm going to throw this out there. Hopefully she's still watching. Harley, if you are out there, give us a tiebreaker. Just tell us which one to buy. Even if it's not the one everybody's voting for, you tell us what dogs we're going to purchase. Please, please do this for Harv. Well, the problem, Stephen, when it comes to animal pens is if you mix and match, then it kills your productivity. So we won't be producing as many dogs. Well, there's another vote for Golden.
Two more votes for golden.
All right, go with the Goldens.
Yeah, we hadn't
So
heard
I have
from
a-
Harley, so we're going gold.
I was gonna say I have a poll thing that I could have done, but I didn't.
Day late and a
Yeah,
dollar short,
remind us
bud.
about it until it's too late.
Yeah, no, I realized I'm like, oh, I could have used it after like you already chosen.
There's our golden
How many did you buy?
50.
50, and they were only. Holy crap, that's a lot of dogs. Look at that. Look at those
Yeesh.
guys.
This one is 1. This one's named 2. This one's named 3. And this one's named 4.
Hello, Poochie. He's
Now we got to get him some food.
all right. Let's look and see what do they need. Okay, so
need-
ground beef, shove on, steak, bacon, or mutton. One of those. Then we need chicken. We need wheat, barley, or rye. And then we need eggs. We have all of that stuff. We're in good shape. I will get the wheat, barley, and rye.
I was already in the truck to go get it. But
Oh,
okay.
then go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, never mind. I'm getting chicken eggs.
I can switch trucks.
I'm already at the chicken coop now.
I'm not going to fight you over it. We use Animal Pen Extension, Stephen. Animal Pen Extension puts water valves right at the place. So Caveman actually installed the water valves, but I will show them to you when we get over there. Okay, Bradley, that is brilliant. Yes, we absolutely should do that. I couldn't agree more. If we could train these dogs to go poop in our fields, we could save money on fertilizer. Wheat, barley, or rye. Well, we've got wheat right there, so I'm just going to load wheat. Apparently, Ethan, they want these dogs to have grain in their diet. Meat, eggs, and grain. Oh, and chicken. I'm only gonna bring the dump truck over for right now because I have a sneaking suspicion that they're not gonna take that much grain.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. I'm really surprised they didn't do rice.
Rice would have made more sense, wouldn't it?
Would have made a lot more sense.
Although I know a guy, or I don't know him personally, but I know of a guy who mixes his own feed for his dogs, and he is just absolutely insistent that you have to include green beans. Dogs must have green beans.
There's a guy I know. He insists on carrots.
I'm thinking this is the tip in for food. Yep.
I insist beef. That's it.
Or chicken. I used to know some folks
Yeah, or chicken.
who
Fish.
fed their dog raw chicken legs. Yeah, they only took 10,000 liters of wheat. And then these are the water valves I was talking about. Maybe we should have showed these off in the installation process, but this is part of the Animal Pen extension mod, and so you don't have to haul water to your animals. If the pen will utilize it, I'm not going to say it works all the time, but 99% of the time, you can just hook up those water valves and water will automatically be sent to your animal pens, which personally to me makes a whole lot more sense than hauling 10 billion gallons of water all the time. That's right, James. Bradley was thinking outside the box. We'll say he was thinking outside the doghouse. How about that? Give the dogs filet mignon. I will do that as long as you're willing to pay for it. And Steven's ex used to feed her animals pasta. Wow.
I need to do chicken fillets.
Yeah, dogs will
Eat
eat,
eggs.
eat just there's not much a dog will turn its nose up to. I mean, every dog can be finicky about certain things, but I mean, I've known dogs that would sit up and beg for a piece of raw green peppers. No exaggeration. Like if you were chopping green peppers on the kitchen, they'd be like, "Hey, share the wealth, brother." Thinking outside the kennel. There you go.
I know we feed our dog any leftovers of meat we have.
Note to self: when playing this map, don't forget to put the animal pen in first, and then determine what the animals actually need. Because we got a
Yeah.
whole bunch of cereal crops in the ground right now that we don't necessarily have to have.
Oh, because you just a dump truck didn't fill it.
No,
Yeah,
even
right,
one dump
right.
truck didn't fill it. But remember, I was like, we need barley and we need oats and we need this and that because if we're gonna do the kennels and then lo and be freaking
Well, how
hold
much can how many dogs can the pen hold?
100, and we bought 50.
Oh, so yeah, we have a lot.
What's that about pork chops, Eric? Now I know a Vietnam vet who would not cook pork chops on his grill because it gave him flashbacks. He liked pork chops. He could eat them, but he could not grill them. All right, you guys just about have our dogs sorted out? No, we do. We still need beef and chicken.
I've got that on the way.
Excellent. You get a little bit of both.
Yes, I got a little bit of both. Hopefully enough of both.
Don't drive by too quick. Okay, so the boxes kind of look like steaks and chicken fillets. That's interesting. Okay.
It looks like a beef roll.
Oh, that's ground
Like-
beef, not steaks.
Yeah, it's ground beef. You buy it in the roll. You know, like you buy it in the roll at like Walmart or whatever.
Yeah, the chub beef.
Yeah.
It feels weird that we're shipping it on a flatbed.
Yeah, it should be in a.
I mean, I guess it's only going from the factory straight to the dogs, but still feels a little iffy.
It doesn't feel exactly right, does it?
It should be.
No.
It should be in a freezer, in a refrigerated truck.
Yeah, we need a reefer unit.
Mm-hmm.
Caveman,
But
make a reefer. That'd be asking too much.
Okay.
easier said than done.
I'm not convinced that we're going to be keeping this poop spreader because it did one field and it's down to 50% maintenance already.
Yeah, I got a feeling it needs an overhaul. I might have to just overhaul it.
All right, let's see.
No, it took all of it.
Yeah, it looks-
How do you think cow manure smells, Bradley? It's not exactly roses. All right, Bandit. Well, thanks for joining us. It was good having you here. Great commentary from you. Thank you so much. Dulant,
Night, Bandit.
finally catching you live. Been trying to catch up on the PV streams for a week now. Thanks for tuning me into PV Uncharted. Yeah, it's a tough map, Dulant. Tough map for any one guy. For any one person. Hey, Raymond. Thank you so much for the well wishing on Thanksgiving. I hope you do too, my friend. Yeah, Steven, that's what I was talking about. He beat the crap out of this machine. Caveman thinks he knows what's wrong with it, though. It'll get sorted. It does a good job. And I like
Yeah, I
it.
think I know it.
He was going to have a word with the worker about how to use his equipment.
It gets dirty awfully fast, too. How would dogs know that they're not getting enough vitamins? Actually, James, you would be surprised. If your pet has a nutrient deficiency, you're going to find them eating all kinds of interesting things trying to make up for it.
Well, I'll tell you now. I had a dog one time that had a iron deficiency, and it liked to try to eat rocks.
I mean, yes.
Dulant? Yes, the trees. We have spent dozens of hours just cutting trees. In fact, I thought we were going to get to some of that this stream, but we didn't quite get there. Sorry, Sprue. Got one subscriber who's like, "We want to see forestry," but I just
Drew
didn't get
always
to it.
wants to see forest.
Yeah, we could do forestry the whole
Always.
stream all the time, and he'd be like, "Yeah, we got forestry today," which is good. Everybody should like what they like. Um, you can, depending on how much realism you want, there are a couple of options out there to remove trees quickly. One of them, I believe, is the Trex. The Trex 600. Is that available to console? Do you guys know?
I think it is now.
Pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
I know the one that the chipper that we're using off Mod Hub is available on console, or a version of it is available on console anyway.
Yeah, I know that much. Yeah.
No, James is getting on the forestry bandwagon now too. Anyway, it's a mod called the Trek 600. Now, if you don't care about making money off of your trees, you can use that and basically just delete them. It will just grind the tree away instant. It's almost instantaneous. Like you can almost drive through full speed through a forest and it will just completely clear the path ahead of you. That's how efficient it is.
Yes, it just deletes them. The one we're using actually chips them. There is nothing that auto cuts and auto loads trees in a hole.
No, you have to at the bare minimum, you have to manually cut the trees. There are auto load log trailers that make that job much, much easier, and I strongly recommend if you're going to cut trees.
Not because it takes too long to do the logs, but because the logs don't work the way they should.
Yeah, it's a physics problem.
It's called the Timber Runner. Legal Timber Runner, and it's available to PC through the in-game Mod Hub,
Yep.
and it will say auto load on it. So if you're looking for it, make sure you grab the auto load version.
See, everybody's got their farming fetish. Some want to see forestry. iPlay could watch us mow grass forever, even though our grass field currently has oats in it that we apparently don't need. We need the straw though.
And we
Yeah,
planted them.
you need the-
We planted oats because of straw.
Yeah, Dulant. I think that might be the Unreal Tree Cutter. That might be the one that made its way to Mod Hub. We use an older one called the Tree Maverick. Yeah, but cutting all those trees, I can't agree with you more. I I have done well over 10,000 trees. I have done well over 20,000 trees in my farm sim career at this point, and nothing makes it go faster. Really. It's just get in there and do the work. That's all there is to it.
Yep.
Unfortunately. And no, I am not going to reload that.
Jordan, that is the Trek 600.
Yep, that's the one, Jordan. Except the one that I used back then.
It's completely different than the one now.
Yeah, they really enhanced the Trek 600, and
Yeah,
it's just insane how fast it is to remove trees with that thing. Yep, the one that I did all the the mechanic work on to get it to run. That's the one.
If you want to cut trees really fast, download No Man's Land and then chainsaw the post that deletes all the trees.
Well, I don't quite think that's what we're going for, but
That really cuts trees down fast.
But yeah.
I've not tried the Komatsu timber fellers. I have not. Rivers Murray Carter, welcome to Harv's World. Glad to have you with us. And I have not been to New Zealand, but I would love to go there sometime. And I'm just enough of a movie geek that, you know, seeing where they filmed The Lord of the Rings would be fantastic to me. And I'm sure many other fantastic things in New Zealand and your neck of the world. Like potatoes, but if Eric's going to do potatoes, he's going to do the wash and sort. Yeah,
I mean, washing them would still only take like 1% of the time it takes to harvest them.
No, you've never used the wash and sort global company mods then.
And apparently you've never got it to work with conveyor belts.
I can get them to load with conveyor belts. The big washer, but the washer still only holds 15,000 liters at a time. And then you have to put them through the sorters, and the sorters only hold 4,000 liters at a time.
Yeah, I got those to work with conveyor belts.
Okay.
Get them to work with conveyor belts.
Ah, cool, Jordan. Very cool. Let's see what we got. Okay. So, guys, we've hit that 2-hour mark. It's Wednesday. We're halfway over the hump. Don't forget to join us on Sunday. Big things happening, 5K subscriber stream. But I think that's going to do it for us, for tonight at least. Caveman, Charco, final thoughts, parting words?
Don't
See
miss
you next
Sunday
week.
stream.
Yeah, I was gonna say, see you
You
next
do not
week.
want to
Don't
miss that.
Absolutely.
I will be farming sadly though, but I will be in the voice call.
We'll see.
No, I don't want to miss someone.
Absolutely. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for our time on PV Uncharted for tonight. It was a great stream. Appreciate each and every one of you joining us. And until next time, you all take care.